nervous tonight. I want things to be right. Nice hat. Pull down over your face. It's a very important night. Be busy. Do something. Come on, dummy. Come on. Now, it's time. Live and in living color. The greatest world's heavyweight champion in the history of this great sport. And it's my pleasure to introduce...
It's Sunday night and the week's been rough. Maybe you didn't catch up on all your wrestling stuff. Welcome to a show you can trust, with Nathan has skill pumps and Giandra LaBeouf. IllumiNERDi wrestling order, keeping up with everything wrestling every week, kinda sorta. If you missed it, we got you, we might have missed it too. So let's talk through the stuff we did get to. Down under like a didgeridoo, but aim at the top spot. Power Rangers show, we looking at you. It's all the same IllumiNERDi crew, but our show is COVID sick. Y'all, seasonal flu. We've been through a producer or two. Now Shay's riding with us and he's stuck like glue. We are R-rated. With curse words, weed, liquor, and brew. But we ask Joe for forgiveness, not permission. I thought that you knew. Hey, is this gonna get me in trouble, man?
For those of you who don't know, when we do the show, you know, we have a group chat where we are talking about things and the topics that we're going to address on the show every week. And these two right here, if that's how they are in the shot, were acting a plum fool in about a women's fantasy matchup. So we are going to have the men go ahead right now. Women's tag team championship fantasy matchups. Each man gets two teams. They're going to select the teams that they want in a fantasy matchup. They can pull from outside of the AEW. They can use the AEW pool, NJP. They can use whatever. They get two teams. That's it. And we're going to see. They're going to try to convince me why this is the winning combination. So let's do a coin flip.
Hold on. Hold on. Okay, if we're gonna do it like this, since we get two teams, why don't we make it Survivor Series style, where Pumps, you get four females, right? Or okay, hold on. And maybe I'm confused. We're gonna do two teams. So I pick two teams and you pick two teams, and then what happens?
You got to sell them to the commissioner in the middle, boss.
What am I selling about them?
You got to sell your teams and why they're going to win.
Right.
Okay, all right, fair enough. All right.
So Nate's first pick, Shawn Michaels in a wig at the end.
Yeah, can I?
So we're gonna do a coin flip. So here is a legal order. We got a heads and a tails. Who's gonna since in my screenshot, Pumps is at top, so we're gonna let Pumps call it. Call it, Pumps.
Heads.
And we've got tails. So Nate is going to make his selection first. Who is your first tag team? And tell us why you are picking these two women to be your first entrant into this fantasy tournament.
Now, what if he picks the same people?
That's
why you're going first.
And I get the first two ladies?
Yes, your first team.
Oh, okay. My first team. Got it. Okay. My first team is Shayna Baszler.
Ooh.
And Asuka.
I knew you were going to say that. I knew you were going to say that. So Shayna Baszler, you guys know how I feel about Shayna Baszler. I love Shayna, and Vince need to quit hating on her because she don't look like homegirl, like Lacey Evans or something. But I'll rant about that when we get to the end of the show because I'm mad with Booker T. But we'll get to that to wrap up the show. So team one for Nate, we've got Shayna Baszler and Asuka. NXT standouts. Asuka is a current Raw champ. Shayna Baszler's on the bench because she don't.
Shayna Baszler's the current bench champ.
Man, maybe we need a women's 24/7 belt. I don't know, but that's team one, and that's what Nate has cracking. All right, Pumps, give it to me. Team one for you. Who are they matching up against?
Okay, so that's the bracket. His team one and my team one. Okay, so since Nate came out of the gate stronger than I thought, I'm going to have to bring in the team that I assume would essentially be the revival of the ladies division.
Oh, okay.
Each of these ladies have 5 women's singles championships apiece.
Oh.
One of them reigned for almost 500 days.
Ooh.
And this is the team of Rhea Ripley and Sherry Martel.
Wow. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. We could have legends.
It's
I
a
like it.
Swerve, bro.
Great job.
Matchup.
Great job. Great job.
Okay, so so we're 1-1. We've got 1 round down. Nate's got Shayna Baszler and Asuka for his first team facing off against Rhea Ripley and Sherry Martel. Wow. Okay. All right. The commission is not swayed easily. The commissioner is not swayed easily, but it's good shit. It's good shit. So let's move on to round 2. Nate, round 2. Who is going to be your fantasy women's team?
Miss Jacqueline. Okay. And her heater is Awesome Kong.
Oh shit.
All right, I got something for that already. I knew you were gonna do something like that.
All right, Pumps, what you got for him? What's good?
I have got close personal friend Session Moth Martina and Piper Niven, aka Viper.
Okay. All right.
Working in sort of a Hangman and Omega style,
right.
With one like the sloppy drunk and the other just the consummate pro that can just go.
Sure. I like it. I like it.
And also, since you picked Awesome Kong, I would pay any amount of money to see Kong and Viper together. So take my money now. We're all winners here.
We're all winners here.
For the record, do you own all these toys, Pumps? Do you have all these action figures for all these people?
Most of them do not have action. Sherry and Rhea Ripley's getting one. Kong, I think, has a TNA. Jazz does too, but no, I don't. No.
So for if you're tuning in, find an action figure, send a fig. Make this one. Make this one out of Play-Doh. So the commissioner likes these matchups. So I have to pick the winner of each round, and then from there, the winner of the final face-off. Yeah. I want to put the belts on, right? Yeah. Okay, Nate, for your second matchup, I need a little bit more information. What I think this team, before I make my final is.
I'm so glad you asked.
Yeah, you seem very prepared for this follow-up.
Okay.
So you made my Awesome Kong Jacqueline connection.
Yes.
That's where you're okay.
Assuming they're working heel.
Yeah, absolutely. They have to.
Okay.
Okay.
I think that Miss Jacqueline she's back. She's back, and the last time you saw her was Attitude Era, and she's like, you know what? I'm not all about just big boobs and sex appeal. Okay, I'm an ass kicker. I am Jazz. I am Miss Jacqueline, and anybody that gets in my way or doesn't believe that I'm a Hall of Famer has to deal with Awesome Kong. And then Awesome Kong's music hits. Boom. She comes down. Awesome Kong speaks for herself. And then they join the new Nation of Domination with with the heel New Day.
With the New Day, Cedric and Ricochet.
Yeah. And Titus O'Neil, all of them. And Keith Lee. It's all of them are in it. Okay. By this point, they're all in it. Every African American on the roster is in it. And Awesome Kong and Jazz join, and Sasha's the third man.
Is it Jazz or Jacqueline? Which one are you picking?
It's
These are 2 different women.
It's Jacqueline.
My God.
One was an ECW. One is a WWE Hall of Famer. Which one is it, Nate?
It's Jacqueline. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Oh my God. People would be mind blown if Sasha was like part of a new Nation of Domination. I think she black sometime, but okay, so I need some more information, Pumps, of why this combination of Rhea Ripley and Sherry Martel is good for business.
Sherry Martel is the heel the quintessential heel. I think her work has spoken for itself. She's money on the mic. She gets the heat. And Rhea Ripley's maybe not the strongest, but her in-ring work can back anything that Sherry Martel says out.
Okay.
And they can, Sherry can beg off, Ripley can catch the hot tag, come in strong.
Okay. So, and just for the record, I don't have to pick like a face heel matchup. It can be heel, it could be whatever. All right, cool. Okay, so in this first matchup, I'm gonna have to take Rhea Ripley and Sherry Martel for match 1. For match 2, I'm gonna take Miss Jacqueline and Awesome Kong. And just have them in a really aggressive. Okay, so I would take those 2 matchups and I would put them in an all falls count, like street fight where.
Yeah, tornado style.
Yeah, like they're just fighting all over the ring in the concession stand and ketchup and mustard and just like just something, just some wildness.
Mm-hmm.
And then, okay, so if it's an all pins fall everywhere, I would like something dramatic to happen where they get to a part where the ref has joined them and they're doing the count, but then the power goes out and no one knows how the count went. And so then I would flip the lights back on and I would find, who do I want to put the belt on?
Chyna's ghost drops down from the rafters.
With a referee shirt.
With a referee shirt.
And I'm going to have Miss Jacqueline Awesome Kong for the tag team.
Listen, I don't blame you because the Nation of Domination probably cheated for him to win.
Exactly.
Because we got to get the heat on him. You know what I mean?
That's why the power went out. That was the power. They had a nice legal.
We'll find that out soon. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a solid booking.
Yeah.
Somebody will get hit by a car on the way out.
That's when Sasha joined the Nation. Sasha would come out and enter the match.
That's it.
Mind blown, everyone have like all leather on, like have an afro instead of her usual.
She comes out looking like the girl from Dead Presidents.
And Bushy Wright, shout out to him Bushy. you know. So yeah, that's an awesome matchup. But I don't know. I could put the belt on Rhea Ripley too. I like Rhea Ripley and Sherry Martel. I like that too. So good matchup. Maybe every week we should do a little fantasy matchup.
I like it. And we can rotate being the commissioner or whatever. And yeah, I like that. We can do that.
Let's do it. So what fantasy matchup would you like us to see? What pay-per-view would you like them to compete in? Do you want to do a cinematic match? Let us know on Twitter. Use the IllumiNERDi.
Cinematic fantasy match. That's funny.
Oh my, I'm a weirdo, and y'all know, I'm down with the law. So if you tell me to plan a cinematic matchup, I might have them start out in like Inglewood and they and then they fall off the side of the form and then they're running down like Manchester to the beach and then they're crazy like that. But
perfect.
That would be kind of fun. I mean, we out here, we talking wrestling, but really, it's really slow. Like
it is.
The only real thing is that AEW destroyed NXT this week. That was the only real news that I saw.
Why was that? Because I didn't get to see Raw this week. I saw a little bit of Raw, but all I saw was the tweets with the ratings, and I went, God damn! Like what happened on AEW this week? Do you think, Pumps, that just kind of tilted the scale and they're tilted it that way?
I think they're just riding the wave. I think they had a really strong show. They've had strong shows, just for whatever reason they just weren't resonating. But I think now, off the back of the buzz from Fyter Fest and Fight for the Fallen, I think they're just, they're on another high.
I also think it's like I've talked many weeks about the NXT no fan presentation is so much better than the WWE version of no fans, and I feel like if the casual person is flipping channels and there can't be any fans and you go past AEW, it kind of feels like there's fans there because of how they shoot it and how they have sections, as opposed to the WWE. It just looks like they're in a Cracker Jack box.
Yeah.
Like it just looks like they're in a high school gym. Like, and AEW for whatever reason you can see the sky. Like wherever they're shooting is just a better location, and I feel like if people are just passing through the channels, I would rather stop on that one than the other one. If you're going, I mean, listen, I don't know how those Nielsen fucking boxes work anymore, but
I think if you try to put them on your computer, I know that.
Right. What happened?
I downloaded, like I got an invitation to be like a Nielsen thing. It was damn near like a Trojan horse trying to get that shit off of my computer.
Oh, really? Oh, yeah. They locked in?
Oh, I had to like do a whole wipe just to get it off. Like, and I just tried to delete it, but I had to re-add it just to uninstall it. Because just because I dragged the icon off and put it in the trash, it was still installed.
Right.
Yeah. I had to reinstall. It took me forever to figure that out. I had to reinstall it just to uninstall it.
By then, it had already sucked all of your information out of the computer. That's all it needed. That's all it needed.
There's some people in Sri Lanka who know that I like look for like shit on Amazon right now. Like,
exactly.
So yeah, another week AEW doing what they got to do, killing Raw in the rankings. As far as SmackDown goes, I mean, it's clear that the direction of WWE now is kind of to ride the Bayley train, because I don't even feel like any of the men are even, blowing it up. I love Drew McIntyre. I love Kevin Owens. I love all those guys, but I feel like there's nobody that they're really hanging the banner on except for the ladies. That's why they got all the belts on the ladies. Roman's definitely not coming back anytime soon because he's got his health issues. Daniel Bryan is out. I mean, Bree's been pregnant for like 274 years. He hasn't been around because he doesn't want to make, his household sick. So
hey, and Randy Orton is back to being a legend killer guy.
Yeah,
he's like beating up the Big Show for like no reason.
It's so Silver Edition over there. Like, Big Show, I love you to death, but you back again?
Yeah, I just
Show man.
They should keep him off TV for like a year or two, and then just have him come back and do a retirement thing, and that just be a wrap.
Like a whole tour. I mean, if you're gonna bring him back, just have him talk. Like, just give him a mic and like do like a Biz TV and have him talk. But do we really need to see the Big Show in his little onesie? Like,
no.
Good.
But for that audience of one, Paul White has been there for what, 15, 20 years? So
yeah, he came over in 2000, right?
Yeah. So I mean, he's
20 years. Yeah, it's true.
He's one of the guys that you don't need the name tag for, where Vince can be like, "Oh yeah, Paul, get in there, pal."
Right. Yeah. That's true. That's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
How do we have Paul figured in tonight? Huh?
Right. He's not even here.
Yeah.
Get him on a plane.
Yeah.
Vince is gonna start acting like the Abu Dhabi or whatever guy.
Oh yeah, he's gonna book Yoko jerking the curtain next week.
You heard about that, right, Jay? Where like when they do those Saudi shows, the prince asked them for wrestlers that were dead. Like that's why all them legends wrestle on those shows, because the prince is like, yo, I'm gonna give you X amount of dollars. I want Goldberg, I want Shawn Michaels, I want whatever. They were like, I want Yokozuna, I want
Ultimate Warrior.
I want yeah, I want Ahmed Johnson. I want they were just like, it was wild.
We can't get them.
Yeah, no, I'm sorry, but they're booked on other shows.
Completely.
They're out of the territory.
Yeah, exactly.
How about this, Vince? Vince, you big baller. You got a few dollars. Won't they do some hologram matches? You know how they did like the Tupac in the concert? Could you imagine if they had like some kind of way they could do like a hologram thing where they could pull like a Yokozuna versus
so easy. All you would need is another wrestler with a similar build to wear a green screen outfit, and they look at like they do it in Hollywood all the time. Like you could it's like, don't on the video games they have like 3 dudes do the moves for every wrestler on the whole game? It's not like,
for sure,
it's not like they're bringing in Shawn Michaels to do Sweet Chin music or anything, you know what I mean? No. So it's the same thing. You could literally do, like, remember that movie The Running Man?
I was just gonna say that.
Yes, exactly.
Jesse Ventura did it.
Yeah, and fucking Arnold was gonna win, and they like had to like CGI him losing to Jesse Ventura, and like that shit was in like 1987. Like, let's do this.
See all these good ideas. We're gonna have to start like poor man copywriting this stuff and like mail it and record it and mail it to ourselves just so we can say, hey, you got that from IllumiNERDi Wrestling Order.
Exactly.
You know, break us off some bread. Break us off some bread. But you know, that's all I think I got. Other than Booker T. Oh yeah, I will end with this. And
Yeah,
then,
what happened? What's this all about?
so you know, there was the whole trending Naomi deserves better trend, and so following that, Booker T did an interview where he didn't like that, and he's like, nobody deserves anything. I had to go out there and work every night. And I had to go out there and do what I said. Nobody deserves anything. You have to do something in this business. Stand out.
Mr. Booker T.
She didn't, I was like, did somebody not really articulate what happened? She didn't go on the internet and said she deserves better. The fans said she deserves better. So they did their little thing this week and they had her on. I did see that part where she was on Ms. TV and they brought Lacey Evans out to Woman's Writer and all that nonsense. But I just didn't appreciate that. I'm like, why are you trying to diminish her little star? Maybe he just didn't fully understand what happened because, you know, the singers are not as good with social media, but the fans generated.
Yeah. And it also could have easily been like part of a storyline. Like they weave social media shit into storylines all the time. So like it could have been that could have been a beginning of it where she does the I deserve better thing and then they bring her out and talk about it. Like for Booker T to shit on it without even doing really any research is not cool.
I was, you know, and I got nothing but love for Booker T.
Sure.
Go to Bad Culture TV. You can see a couple interviews that I did with Booker T.
There you go.
But you know, I got nothing but love for him. But I wasn't feeling that. I'm like, come on, Booker T, stand up for your good sis. She didn't start it, but I do agree that Naomi needs a reboot. She needs something else. Like I like the throw and all, but she's still the same character. Like, look at Bailey. I pled for so long on the internet, like, please make Bailey a heel. She would be so good. And look at her now. Like, she was good before, but she is talking that good shit every week, and I love it. And I would love to see them do something totally different with Naomi, like a whole different energy. But I don't know. She just seems like one of those people who probably couldn't handle the heat. Like she seems really sweet and sensitive. She probably couldn't do it. I don't know. She should come out.
Naomi does the glow thing, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
She should come out. She turns heel. She just come out. It's the arena is just black, except for a white spotlight on her, and she just walks in the ring with like no music. Just do the complete opposite of like the glow fucking house party music. And it's just a spotlight. It's just the arena's all black, no music, old school Andre the Giant style. And she just walks to the ring.
You know what might kind of be lit since you brought this up in Bushy right from Dead Presidents? Maybe they should give her a Dead Presidents look where she comes out in all black and just have like a white mask.
Face paint. Yeah,
Just like something real ominous and neat. Yeah. And I don't know. Naomi.
Might as well. They don't really have heels that work really, other than Sasha and Bailey.
Can I just interject here?
Sure.
Yeah.
This is a company that can't get Shayna Baszler right.
That's true.
And you want them to do a tactful Dead Presidents gimmick in 2020? This is what the two of you are pitching? I mean, you know.
Well, we didn't last long on the writing team.
Yeah.
Please,
creative.
Please rein us back in because you know we don't know no better.
No. I mean, I let you get out there, but I'm just, I'm throwing that life preserver fairly close. If you want to just, you might want to swim towards it.
You know what? I didn't even fully flesh that out. Thinking back to the Dead Presidents, did she pop up out of the trash bin with like a shotty, and she ended up getting like shot the hell up in front of
there was a lot going on there.
You know what? He's hella MAGA. He might be feeling a little gun thing, but it's a little tone deaf. But it's
Terry Funk and Mick Foley are gonna wheel the dumpster to the ring, and then she pops out in the Dead Presidents gimmick.
But who's gonna wheel Terry Funk and Mick Foley to the ring?
Oh. They're gonna have to come out in like one of those little things.
That's semantics. Just get them the arena. We'll figure it out.
Mick Foley out in the time that it takes just to walk from backstage to the arena, and that's just in the performance center. So
now would be the time to do it with a flat ramp, though. If it was the old stage, they'd be screwed.
Exactly. I think back to that WrestleMania where like the ramp was like from here to LAX, and it
Oh
took
yeah,
like
it was like
everyone
100
like
yards. Yeah,
they
like a
like
legit 100 yards.
motorcycle down the ramp or something like that.
Yeah, what's his face? Braun Strowman had to get driven down.
I looked at that. I'm like, they're gonna be tired just getting
Yeah,
to the ring.
yeah, it's true. It's true.
Yeah. But that's all I got. Nate, any final words for the people before we wrap it up this week?
You know, wear your mask. Follow all of us on the social medias. Follow Jay. Follow Pumps. Follow the IllumiNERDi. We're very what's it called, man? When you're interactive, we're very interactive.
Or something. I don't know if it's interactive. But
That's right.
Yeah,
And
you know,
goddamn
you
it,
hit
let's
me up.
hope wrestling gives us another something, another something. Anything.
Give us something.
This can't come out every week, guys. Okay, and we want stuff to talk about.
Yes.
I'm at Nathan Has Skill on all the social medias, Facebook, Instagram, all that kind of stuff. Bandcamp, SoundCloud. I got music there. Download it. Yeah, thank you very much for tuning in every week. I always have a blast with you guys.
All right. Pumps, holler at the people. Holler at them.
Pump61 on Instagram. That's all I got. Get me there or don't get me at all.
That's all you need. Well, of course, I am Giandra LaBeouf, my whole government name on the internet. Find me. I'm the only one in existence. I guarantee it. You know, follow me on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. I probably won't add you. That's just like for family and old people. But follow me on Twitter and Instagram, and make sure you subscribe to Bad Culture TV. Folks was really looking out for me. I said that last week, and I gained like another like 200 subscribers this week. So
getting you to that 10,000, girl.
We want to get to 10K by the end of 2020. So, you know, help your girl out. And of course, make sure you're following the IllumiNERDi on all platforms, Instagram, Twitter. Make sure you're visiting the IllumiNERDi every week. We're breaking super duper news stories. Comic fans, you know, actually.
Yeah, that Marvel news was incredible this week.
Exactly. So, you know, if you want to get lit and you want to
see you, Joe.
Friends, you got to make sure you visit the IllumiNERDi, and then you just pop up on the Zoom happy hour and be like, did you happen to know that Marvel will be doing this week? How did you know that? Oh, I got the inside plug. And the inside plug is us, theilluminerdi.com. So make sure you're visiting. Thank you for tuning in.
Hold on. Hey. Are you really the only Giandra LaBeouf in existence?
The only one.
You glossed over that. That's impressive. For real?
Yeah, because I'm vain like that. You know, I'd be searching.
Hey, real talk. You know what I did once on Facebook when Facebook was like first popping in like 05 or whatever? I friended every Nathan Haskell on Facebook, okay? And I waited. Yeah, I friended every single fucking one of them, and I waited till they all accepted. Then I tagged them all. I said, I've brought all of you here so that you can all recognize who the real best motherfucking Haskell is on Facebook. And every one of them defriended me immediately.
I knew we was cool. We are for real some kindred spirits. And I added all the Giandras. I found other Giandras. And one of them I'm still friends with. She lives in Australia. She's Aborigine. I'm like, damn, they got Aborigines with my name. My name is apparently very popular in Brazil and in the Philippines. I don't know where my mom got this mess from. I don't know. It's not really a common name.
I'm not friends with any of the people that are named Nathan Haskell on Facebook.
But I haven't even met this girl, and it's crazy. You know the trajectory of social media. Girl, she got a whole husband, 2 kids. Never even met her, and seen the whole trajectory of her life. But you know, we have the same name, and as far as last name goes, you know, there's too many LaBeoufs out there because country people are very fertile. So there's a lot of LaBeoufs in Louisiana. So look out for them. That is it. We got it all. Remember, visit the IllumiNERDi on IG, on Twitter. Follow us, and good night.